In our readings this week, we're invited to reflect on our need for a change of heart. We're called to follow the way of God as we try to model our actions and our words on His. And so in the first reading from the book of the prophet Ezekiel, the Jews in exile complained that the Lord was unjust. But the prophet tells them that they should look at their own behavior rather than blame others. God will save those who are law-abiding and honest, those who follow His way, in other words. In the second reading, St. Paul encourages the Philippians to be united in love and purpose and mind, which they should model on the mind of Christ Himself. Although divine and equal with God, Jesus Christ was humble enough to become as we are, and even then to die on the cross for you and for me. And St. Matthew's Gospel tells us that no matter which group in society we belong to, only a change of heart is really going to help us, where we walk in the good news. That will open the way to the kingdom of God. What strikes me most today is how St. Paul encourages the church at Philippi to be united in what they are doing and encouraging them, these early Christians, to do nothing out of selfishness or out of vainglory, but humbly regarding others as more important than yourselves. In other words, looking out for the other. With these words of St. Paul in mind, I want to focus our attention on what we do as a faith community for each other. How I see our parish family living out that faith over these past few months in particular. Last year we began an offertory initiative program called Faithful Disciples Building God's Kingdom. Now I have to say that as I think about that initiative, I see God's infinite wisdom was at work, encouraging us to begin this initiative. A little more than half of our registered persons responded to our program, and most of those made a substantial increase in their contributions to our weekly collections. And this generosity has been greatly appreciated, especially since the COVID pandemic shutdown has occurred and scaled back the reopening of parish activities, including our weekend masses. And most of those who are supporting our parish weekly have continued to make a sacrificial offering during this period of time that we were shut down. What a wonderful blessing that has been for us here in the parish. And again, this generosity helped our parish to pay our bills that came in. You might not have been able to get to church, but the bills certainly found their way here, and so we had to pay them. And we were able to maintain the employment of our parish staff during these trying days of the shutdown. No one was laid off, even though we scaled back our work hours so that we didn't have to work as much because there wasn't as much to do. But without this generosity, we would have had to scale back even more, even probably laying off our staff. And so during these past several months, we've been able to continue with offering our assistance as well to those in our community who are in great need, especially through our partnership with the Council of Churches and the food pantry. In those early days of March and grown May, most of our ministry was curtailed. However, I must thank the skeleton crew that came together and helped each week to broadcast our Sunday Mass on Facebook Live. Even though some had difficulty connecting, we had difficulty getting it out. But we got it out there as best we could. People wanted to see their church, their parishioners, so we tried. And many parishioners that have helped and thanked us for that help. We really appreciate that effort, and I think it's certainly worthwhile. We're also able to continue to offer the recording of our Saturday evening Mass, and Bill and Beth Fairbanks have taken on that job, and they've helped us to bring that to the community by posting it on our Facebook page, as well as on our website. And several parishioners, after each of the weekend Masses, have stepped up to help us to sanitize the church. You leave and they're here scrubbing away, getting all your germs out of here so we can have the next crew in safe and sound. And so again, looking at these examples, I see how each of us in our own way are trying to live out what Jesus asked us, what St. Paul challenged the church at Philippi to do, giving of themselves for the other. Usually on this last weekend of the month of September, we hold our annual parish ministry and organization sign-up. This year, with the restrictions of COVID, we're not going to be able to do what we normally do for that sign-up. We should put tents out there in the yard, in the patio, and have you sign up, look and talk with people about what you might be interested in doing as a member of the parish. So, not doing that, I encourage you to go to our parish website, to review the various ministries and organizations. Consider how you might take a more active role here at St. Mary's. We do this time and talent renewal annually so that we can become, and you can become more involved in the life of St. Mary's Parish, becoming more a part of that family, caring for one another, out of love for one another. This year, we're also going to do a renewal of last year's offertory initiative. The renewal process for this year's program is called Faithful Disciples Continuing to Build God's Kingdom. You will be receiving a special brochure this week in the mail that reviews important aspects of renewing your commitment from last year or making a new commitment to the offertory program this year. Commitment Sunday, as you've seen in the bulletin, is next weekend. And so I ask you to pray for our parish to participate in helping us to advance the mission of St. Mary's to building up God's kingdom in our community. Again, taking what St. Paul said to heart, living that out so that we can share our goods and gifts with others. Certainly your financial sacrifice does so much good. We care for those who are in need. We educate our young and adults in the faith. We bring the sacraments to all the faithful parishioners, and we celebrate the sacraments and the Mass together in our spiritual home. And so I look forward to seeing you next week for our commitment weekend, or hearing from you via the online link on our parish website. With the COVID restrictions, we're asking that you just simply bring your commitment card and place it in the baskets as you come into church. We're not going to have you come to the altar because we're not having you come to the altar for communion so that we can avoid that issue of having you congregating too closely to one another. And so just bring your commitment card or drop it off at the parish office. Certainly may your generosity be the same as the early Christians of Philippi, which St. Paul encouraged, being united in heart, thinking about each other as we continue to build God's kingdom here in our parish, in our community. God bless you.